Following last week's introduction of the 2021 MT-09, Yamaha officially launched their all-new MT-09 SP this afternoon. In today's video, we're going to discuss why the MT-09 SP is among the best naked motorcycles on the market and honestly the best bike in Yamaha's current lineup. In brief, Yamaha took the already thrilling MT-09 SP from last year and gave it more power, more technology, a new headlight with questionable design, and a lovely new livery. With that being said, let's jump into the specifics of the motorcycle. The biggest mechanical update to the 2021 bike is the introduction of a new 889cc engine. The engine is now Euro 5 compliant, yet also the most powerful version of the CP3 engine to date. And CP3 means 3-cylinder, which is also found in Yamaha's XSR 900. And if you hear CP2 in various Yamaha conversations, that's their 2-cylinder engine found in the MT-07 and XSR 700. The stroke of the bike has been increased by 3 mm, providing the unit with an extra 49 cc's that takes power up 4 horsepower to 117.3 brake horsepower. The changes have also blessed the Yamaha with an improved torque figure of 68 pound-feet of torque, with the peak number arriving at 7,000 RPMs, a full 1,500 RPMs lower than before. The capacity hike is joined by a revised fuel injection system that sees the injection shifted from the cylinder head to just after the throttle valves. The fuel is now injected directly onto the back of the intake valves. The design is claimed to enhance the atomization of the fuel, so the fire and combustion, all of that, improved combustion, increased efficiency, and helping to gain that all-important Euro 5 certification through a cleaner burn. Like the base model MT-09, aside from the styling, the SP is seeing the biggest change in the form of a hefty electronics update. The main news is the introduction of an R1M derived IMU system. It's governing ABS, lean-sensitive traction control, slide control, and wheelie control, along with multiple riding modes. All the rider assistance systems are adjusted through the new 3.5-inch TFT display. The quick shifter fitted as standard to the MT-09 SP now allows shifts up and down for the gearbox. As for the chassis, the gap between the SP and the stock MT-09 has mainly been felt through the higher spec chassis components that grace the more exotic SP model. The SP gains a slightly mismatched Öhlins and KYB combo. As before, Öhlins brings a rear shock to the party, and KYB offers up some trick-looking forks, although they now feature very cool-looking DLC-coded stanchions. The fork also includes full adjustability together with separate adjustments for high and low-speed compression dampening. The rear shock is fully adjustable as before. Like the MT-09 that came before it, the new SP features Yamaha's lightest ever aluminum production bike wheels. They are created by rolling the rims in a forge at a high pressure until they are 2 mm thick. The construction method reduces total unsprung rate by 700 grams for better response and more agile handling. As for the colors, the MT-09 SP will be available in an exclusive Icon Performance color that is derived from Yamaha's R1M. Deliveries to Europe and the US dealers is set to happen in spring of 2021, with no wording on if this bike will make its way to the US. Now, if you're thinking about the MT-09 SP versus the MT-09, let's talk through this. If you're considering the purchase of the MT-09, I'm going to push you to invest that extra $1,300 and go for that SP model. That much power needs some solid suspension to get it delivered to the ground. I've ridden both of these bikes in 2018 when I was still living in Germany, and I can tell you that the two bikes felt completely different. Go for the SP. Honestly, go for the SP. As for a wrap-up, before I wrap up, I wanted to thank you for listening to me discuss the all-new MT-09 SP. If you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you like this video and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me and my channel grow. As for the bike, what are your thoughts on Yamaha's updated naked bike? Is it just enough of an upgrade to make you sell your previous generation MT-09? Are you a fan of the updated headlight? You can lie, you can say that you're not. Well, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear them and have a great conversation around this new bike. That being said, go out there and ride safe.